Is it truly time to play the game? Let's talk about it. Yes, 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 'tis I, RJD here. Welcome. We have some breaking news. I'm bald and sexy in a robe. That is not the breaking news, people. That is not the breaking news. Triple H is set to be head of creative. Wow. First things first. Perfect. We like that. We like that very much. Let's talk about how we found out. This is breaking news as of this morning. And this is completely off topic. A lot of people are talking about the stock price. Stock price is actually up as of right now for WWE. I think it's around $70 a share. It jumped up, I think, $3-4 from Friday. I think Friday it closed at like 60 something. So stock price is all right, people. Relax yourself, because I was talking stocks with some of my people. But y'all didn't come here for that. Y'all came here for Vince McMahon. Back to the show. Is it officially time to play the game? Days after it was announced that he would be resuming, this is comicbook.com, and there was also a tweet by Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. He will be resuming his position as Executive Vice President of Talent Relations. Paul Triple H Levesque is set to, quote unquote, assume all responsibilities related to WWE creative. WWE confirmed this news to Fightful, who clarified that Triple H is leading all creative within WWE. This is the latest void to be filled following Vince McMahon's retirement, as McMahon previously served as WWE Chairman, CEO, and leader of Creative Department. This position is nothing new to Triple H, as he was the creative lead in NXT during the Black and Gold era. Sean Ross Sapp tweeted out, Triple H will assume all responsibilities related to WWE creative in addition to his regular duties per WWE. Let's talk about this. So first things first.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Wow, I had no idea that they were going to make him head of creative. I know there is right now what you would call a power vacuum in WWE that Vince McMahon left, because you have all these people vying for power. Everybody's trying to see where they fit. You still got Bruce Pritchard there. You still got Kevin Dunn there. You have people that were let go. John Laurinaitis, he's up out of there. You got...
Get the fuck out of here!
And you have a couple of other people. So, you know, they have to figure out... The dust has to settle, is what I'm trying to say. The dust has to settle. I know people going all crazy over the weekend. Oh, this person's going to run it. This person's going to run it. We're going to see change in like 2 weeks. Monday Night Raw is going to be great again. No, slow your roll.
Nope.
There has to be a transitional period, and then we will see where the dust settles. As we all know, they are co-CEOs. Stephanie McMahon is the CEO, 50%, and then you have Nick Khan, who is the other CEO, 50%. Who's calling me? Oh. Well, not important. So you have all of these people. So that's the CEO. Then you have talent relations, Triple H. He has been made head of talent relations. Now, today we find out that he's going to be taking Vince McMahon's role as head of creative. Now, that doesn't mean that creative all of a sudden for WWE is going to be spot on, great, 100%. No. If you think that,
You stupid.
it's not how it works. What's going to happen is has to be a transitional period. There has to be a lot of things that have to fall into place. More people are probably going to be let go. Maybe Stephanie, Triple H, they're going to bring in their own people. We don't know if Nick Khan is going to run the business, if Stephanie is going to run the wrestling, or if they're going to run both together. Like, there's a lot of things we still don't know. When big companies like this have not a takeover, but when power is changed and power is given to a whole nother entity within a huge corporation like this, they want to bring in their own team. So Triple H and Stephanie, they're going to want to bring in their own people to run it the way they see fit, to run it to where their vision is projected on screen. right now you still have a couple of you still got a couple of Vince McMahon guys in there, Kevin Dunn, Bruce Pritchard, those guys. And then now we're going to see who Stephanie wants to bring in and who Triple H wants to bring in. And then in about maybe 6 to 12 months, we'll start to see who goes where and what the vision is supposed to be. And we got SummerSlam coming up. We don't know who's going where. So there's a lot going on in WWE. A hell of a lot going on in WWE right now. But what I will say is this. Triple H is proven, he has a proven track record that he knows how to book and how to run NXT, Black and Gold. Now, the main roster is basically NXT on a larger scale. Yes, his vision of WWE was more wrestling based, not so much sports entertainment, a little bit here and there, but more wrestling based. In the ring, we're going to show you what we can do, and we're going to knock it out the park. That was NXT. That was his baby. That was the vision that he saw for wrestling in NXT. And a lot of people say Raw and SmackDown cater to a different audience. They cater more to kids, blah, 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 blah. But with that being said, that audience still likes professional wrestling. I don't care if Vince didn't like it, he didn't want to say wrestling, whatever. That audience still likes professional wrestling. That audience comes to the wrestling shows to see wrestling. And now that it's TV 14, they have a little bit more leeway in what they can do. I fully expect Triple H's vision to be on point. Now listen, they got people they ain't using. They got a lot of people. They got people that's out right now. They got a lot of like Romans on a part-time contract. There's a lot of things that has to happen. So if you think, like I said, if you think change is going to come within 1 month, 2 months, 1 week, 2 weeks, not even 6 months, I think this shit's going to be 6 to 12 months before we see an actual changing of the, before we start to see changing of the guard. But I'd be lying if I say I wasn't excited. Triple H, Black and Gold was, and make no mistake, we know New Japan had this insane run from 2013 to about 2015, 2016, where they were hot. The New Japan product was hot. That's when I got introduced to New Japan, when Okada fought Omega for the first time. That was literally the first New Japan match I've ever seen. Okada Omega 1. What a match to see, right? For your first for your first New Japan match. But what you will notice and what you will see is that if you go back and watch NXT Black and Gold, it was the best wrestling show on TV for years. I always used to say on my channel, NXT never lets me down. When I reviewed NXT, go back and look at some of those videos. I always said NXT never lets me down. Never, ever, 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 ever. So I love NXT, the Black and Gold. I love it. I think it's effed up what happened. It's effed up that Triple H got sick and then he had to watch NXT get dismantled because they quote unquote lost to AEW when they should have never even been up against AEW in the first place. We know Triple H knows how to book. We know Triple H knows how to get people over. We know Triple H knows how to build stars, which he did. I didn't know who Aleister Black was, Velveteen Dream, what other stars he had down here. I knew who Adam Cole was. I knew who Finn Balor was, but a lot of indie guys, I had no idea who they were. He made those guys stars. He made those guys feel important. Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe. He made those guys feel like stars. Had no idea who any of them were. He built them up to perfection, most of them, just for 90% of them to go to the main roster and flounder because they didn't know what to do with these guys. But yet, if you let them tell it, oh, the NXT audience is different than the wrestling audience. We can't use them the same. We have to change it. Bull crap. That's cap.
Stop the cap.
So in Triple H we trust. Now, he ain't perfect. There's been misses. You know, Triple H isn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we know from watching his track record, he's been right more than he's been wrong. A lot more. And we know he knows what he's doing. So, I say all that to say this. I am looking forward to Triple H running creative. I'm looking forward to Triple H being head of talent relations because he's a really good, I guess, negotiator. People come in, people trust him. When he talks to people, he has a plan. When he brings them in the company, he has a plan for them. This is what we're going to do. And then we'll work you in and we'll treat you right. I haven't heard anyone shit on Triple H. Have you? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Have you heard anybody say, yo, Triple H used me improperly. They didn't know what they were doing. It's all his fault. He said this and he really did that. He was supposed to do this and he really did that. You have never heard it. Never. So I think this is great. I want to see what Stephanie McMahon has to offer. I do. Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan running this together is weird to me. To have co-CEOs it's weird. Nick Khan has gotten to the top of the mountain. You've been seeing those Mortal Kombat Nick Khan memes. He literally has accomplished getting to the top of the company in 2 years. It's crazy. I don't know how Nick Khan, listen, I don't know if he's a businessman. He's not a businessman. He's a businessman. That brother there got to the top of the mountain in 2 years. Just finessing his way up to the top. Shout out to him. But what I will say is I'm excited about this. I don't know what it has to offer. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it doesn't. Somebody's going to be right. Somebody's going to be wrong. But if they let if Vince McMahon is gone completely, I mean, Vince McMahon literally gone. See you later. Never coming back. Nothing to do with the company. Nothing to do with creative. He's done. And it's Triple H running creative. No handcuffs. He gets to create what he wants to create. He gets to put on the shows he wants to put on. He gets to bring in the team he wants to bring in. If this is truly the case, then I think WWE is in great hands. With Stephanie, she's been around the business for so long. I mean, she was born and bred into this shit. So there's no way I think she's going to be okay. I think she's going to have growing pains, as we all do when we're doing something new. But I think Stephanie will be okay. I'm interested to see what her vision of WWE is going to be. What is she going to want to do? Who is she going to want to bring in? That's what I'm interested in when it comes to Stephanie. So there's a lot going on. You know, Vince is gone. So let's see what happens moving forward. There will be none of this. There will be none of this for John Laurinaitis or Kevin Dunn if he leaves, or Bruce Pritchard if he leaves. There will be no sad music for you. We will not mourn you. Deuces. So, all right, none of that. But this is going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. This is a impromptu video. As you can see, I'm in a robe, about to go hit the showers. But let me know what you think about this move. Let me know in the comments. Breaking news. Triple H, head of creative. And on top of that, he is head of talent relations. Looking forward to see what the next 12 months brings for WWE. We will see what happens. Other than that, I am out. You guys be safe. Check out my socials once again. Enjoy the day. Peace.